Welcome to Shii YouTube channel. Karibu sana Professor. So tungetaka kuongelesha kidogo. Kwanza uko na 17 degrees.
Not 17.
Yes.
The media makes them 17.
So ni more than 17?
No, you just research.
Okay.
Yeah, if you research and research from those institutions, then you'll come up with a...
So ulimanage aje kufikia milestone kama hiyo?
Yeah, because initially I was a chokora.
Yes.
Hapa Nairobi. Then I was educated by JJ Kamodo. After A levels, I did not pass. I did not have enough brains to go to the university. So I joined the police as a police constable. I became an inspector of police. Then when Dr. Oko died, I was put to be in charge of investigation. That landed me in trouble, and I was put in jail. I was jailed at City Mortuary here. And I inhaled some kind of asthma that I have until today. I managed to escape through the American embassy to UK, where I lived for more than 20-something years. During that time, I was a grave digger, security guard, and I went to school every day. Because of my accent, it betrayed me to get proper job from proper law firms. So I opened up my law firm to deal with immigration. But first before that I was at the University of Wolverhampton, where I did my bachelor's. I did my master's at the University of Warwick. I did another master's at the University of London, School of Oriental and African Studies. I went to Westminster University, among the universities that I've been, World University Service. And I became a lawyer of very high repute, not only in UK, but also at the European Court of Human Rights. Then I started teaching, and then it was that particular time that we started fighting for this freedom you guys have here. We helped Raila Odinga. I shipped in Koigi Wamwere from Norway. I brought in Dr. Liki. I brought in Dennis Akumu, and I became a nationalist. We fought for SWAPO to gain independence. We fought for continued fighting with Museveni to liberate some pockets of resistance in Africa. We have worked with the Mozambican government, where I took the Mungikis, who are being persecuted by the Moi regime here. I shipped them to Mozambique on Portuguese passports, Wariunge being one of them. And then I took him to Angola. Then I kept the Mungikis alive. Appealed to the United Nations Human Rights Committee on the elimination of young Kikuyu men who are being killed and thrown in the forest in Ngong Forest. And also there are women being depopulated through rape. And then Professor Philip Sons was sent in by the United Nations on a fact-finding mission as a special rapporteur to find out what was happening in this part of the world. And his report is what vindicated me. He went to the UN and he told the UN that yes, that same very government was persecuting young Kikuyu male adults and young Kikuyu women who are being done whatever I have just said. So the Mungikis became now a tag of getting refugee status. And then from there I crossed the pond to the United States, where I went back again to law school. I went to Baltimore University. Then I started my doctorate. I got honorary doctorate as well. I went and taught at Sacramento, California State University in Sacramento. I taught at Riverside. I taught at Cal State University. And then I was also a guest lecturer in some universities like Berkeley Law School. And I continued until I came back in this country. Now in this country, I've tried to be a human being, but I've been demonized by class politics. Those who are up there do not want to live where they are. It's like in a graveyard. Those who are dead are silent, and those who are outside are shut out because of the perimeter fence. So the ones outside do not want to come in because there is that fence, and the ones inside do not want to go out because there is that silence. So they are trying to silence me, and they have tried for a very long time. They have tried to vilify me, and anything I do here is suspect. They say, oh, this guy is a project, what have you, between me and Raila, who is a project of the government, and between me and Ruto, who is a project.
Yes, Professor, no.
Yeah, so,
Yes, let's get into politics. Why Roots Party?
Roots Party is what Roots Party is. And what I've mentioned.
Is it because roots tunajua zinaingiana na vitu kama marijuana nini?
Yeah, marijuana is part of my philosophy because the world has come to attention in economizing. It is improved economic development based on marijuana. Uganda has legalized, Rwanda has legalized, South Africa has legalized, Canada has legalized. I was in Canada 2 weeks ago and I saw the way they are doing their things. 1 gram of marijuana is $305 US. 50 grams is how much? So I am here to legalize for purposes of export, industrialization and medicinal, just like what Israel has done, that we can improve the economy of this country.
Ikikuwa legalized, Professor, utaweza aje ku make sure watu hawai consume venye haifai kuwa consumed, like wana misuse, especially youth?
Kenya is a land of very vibrant people and it's a land of people who are there to the law. So this myopic stupidity of people saying, especially the class one, saying that, oh, watoto wataharibika. Those are the people having a problem. The issue is unemployment. Once everybody has got money and we regulate it, it will be there. We have whiskey and people drinking whiskey and they getting drunk. We have tobacco and people not smoking cancer every day. So this euphoria of saying that sijui taharibu watoto ni wale watu ambao wamechisi. Jamaica has legalized bang, but it has only 1% of madmen. And Kenya, which has not legalized, it has 3 million. So what are we talking here? Is getting people on their feet, getting them to work and giving them money, because we know where we are getting the money. If money is there, hii maua ambayo unaona kwa freeway. Why would we have beautification when people are hungry? Weka bangi up, regulate it, harvest it, sell it and let people be happy. Wacha wazungu wachukue maua peleke kwao ama wale matajiri wa Karen wakae nayo huko wafungie kwa compound yao.
So Professor, I read somewhere ulisema ukikuwa elected president wa Kenya the 5th, utatafuta bangi uvute. Tungetaka kujua, is it true? Na utaisource. Okay.
Lakini siku ile ninashika tu amuzi hivi. Chukua hiyo naasha, napiga hapo, naenda kwa kaburi ya Kenyatta hapo, natoa wale mademon, naenda State House, tunavuta tukienda round. Kwanza wale ambao wamefungwa convicts wote watakuwa wametolewa. Tuko nao hapo tunapiga nyasi ya kuvuta tu, tukiende KICC, moshi toke kila mahali, mashetani yote yetu.
Na utaitoa wapi, Professor?
Bangi. Hii Kenya haina bangi. Saa hii tu nikipiga round moja hapa sikuna bangi. Hata hapa iko. Hata uhunye mahali yuko, naweza kumpigia simu mwambie, hey, rais, ile kitu lete kidogo.
Haya, ulisema utaintroduce snake farming in Kenya. Itakuwa tu ni government watakuwa wanalima hizo nyoka kuzieka ama na public?
Nyoka kila mtu atakuwa na yake. Kwa Wajaluo kwanza huko. Kuna Wajaluo wanavuka zao nyumbani. Ile ya urogi. Wakisii pia wanafanya hivyo. Ukiwa na nyoka uko na pesa mfukoni. Maana ukitoa ile venom, ka gram kamoja ka venom is $5,000 US. Ukitoa mbili $10,000 US. Hii ni pesa ngapi? Hiyo nyama ambayo inatoka pale nampa Mchinese. Unajua Chinese wanakula kila kitu. Hata fisi tutawapelekea. Alafu wakishakula tunaambia ile sasa kateni kwa ile SGR. Ingine ibaki. Na ngozi tunapeleka kutengeneza viatu.
Kuna mtu anaitwa Jalango. Alisema wewe ni project, wewe uko tu hapo for showbiz. Unaweza mwambia nini?
Jalango is a Cerelac kid. Hata ukiona kimwili yake ni maziwa amekunywa mingi na ujinga mingi kwa kichwa. Mimi ni kama baba yake. Kwa vile ameongea juu yangu ashindwe. Yeye ndiye anaenda kulamba huko watu huko Bondo. Namna hii. That boy has no brains. How do you talk against your father like this? How can I be a project, gentlemen? How can I be a project? Yen Raila is a project. How can I be a project when Ruto is within the project? Alafu Jalango na ujinga yake anasema ati huyo sasa atajulikani. Jalango, I'm telling you, hiyo ujinga upeleke nje. Hiyo kadigri kako kenye uko nayo tunataka kujua ulipata namna gani. End of story.
Asante sana Professor. Thank you so much and all the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
you. Yes, na hizo ndo views za Professor Wanjakoya the 5th. I'll see you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to Shii YouTube channel. Until next time, bye bye.